All right, it looks like we are good to go, people. Welcome in, welcome in. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And this is a surprise live because, guys, they figured it out. The media, the news, the gun controllers, the FBI, the NSA, the Secret Service, they all finally figured it out. How that Trump assassin got that gun up on the top of that roof. I mean, I'll tell you what, guys, we were all wondering ourselves. I know we were. But man, do we have a solution for you. Now, of course, everything will be linked in the description box below. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. And guys, I'm so happy to do a little sneak surprise live with you today to walk through what the media has discovered. Guys, this is massive. Earlier thoughts, it might have been a cloaking device. It could have been like something insane, like the bad guy made a gun mill on top of that roof. I mean, how did he get that gun on that roof with no one seeing? Well, a month and a half in, we figured it out. So as we get in here, guys, let me know 5x5 right down there in the live, because I love doing these videos live with you guys. And make sure you don't miss out on the opportunity for the limited time design to stick the Kamikaze Kamala everywhere out here in this election zone. We've got long sleeves, short sleeves, men's shirts, women's shirts. We got all the things, because legitimately, the 2024 campaign of Kamala Walls is literally like a plane going into the ship of America with a little ribbon behind it that says ban assault weapons. It's totally true. It's an amazingly good looking shirt. There's a link in the description box below, and please check that out. The last day we're selling it is September 6th. First orders in or the first ones out, so make sure you guys check that out. But let's get on to the actual, the breaking news, guys. We figured it out. And before I get into that, let me say hello to everybody in here in the live. Looks like we got a really good audience showing up. Amazing. Thank you guys for showing up. Let's get into this. And if you're watching this on the replay, make sure you send this out, because this, guys, they nailed it. They nailed it. So first off, let me show you a little clip from CBS, because as you can see, the FBI releases new photos and details of Trump's shooting probe, finding gunmen had a mixture of ideologies. Yeah, okay. Well, let me get into this and show you what they've released. And guys, I tell you what, a month and a half in, they have got some Sherlocks over there. Check this out. This is why we come here. This is why we pay them. Check this out.
CBS's Scott McFarlane has the new details.
When he opened fire toward the podium at former President Donald Trump, Thomas Crooks used this gun and fired 8 shots. And he climbed this air conditioning unit on the right to get to the roof, roughly a football field length away from the stage. The FBI today revealed more of the timeline. Crooks got atop the building at 6:05 p.m., moved along the roof from 6:05 to 6:08 before firing 8 bullets at 6:11. The FBI confirmed a local police sniper returned fire once, and so did a Secret Service sniper who fired 1 shot, which struck Crooks in the face and killed him. The FBI also released an image of 2 explosives Crooks kept in his car.
All right, that's not the important part. But guys, they figured it out. It was this really elaborate, like, warp technology where he climbed on an AC unit. I know, no one would have seen it coming. But how did he get that pesky long rifle up there? Did you see how big that thing was? My goodness, someone surely would have seen something. It must have had a cloaking device on it. Well, let's just continue on here in this article. I got a few highlighted points, and then I'll show you CNN, how they have, quote, this is a quote, answered the burning question. All right, let's get it. The FBI on Wednesday released 4 new photos from its investigation into the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump. The FBI's investigation into the shooting in Butler, Pennsylvania on July 13 remains ongoing, and the Bureau said it still has not identified a motive or evidence that the gunman, 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks, worked with any others. You don't know a motive? He wanted to do something stupid. Anyway. They believe Crooks engaged in detailed attack planning. Oh! Okay, well, a month and a half in, guys. A month and a half in. And this right here, it hurts so bad. Quote, when the event was announced, the Trump rally was announced, early in June, he became hyper-focused on the specific event and looked at it as a target of opportunity. A month and a half in, this is what the FBI is breaking out. A month and a half. Okay, well, again, I can't wait to get into all the other details I've got highlighted for you. Here you go. Let me get this out of here, actually, because I don't need that interrupting you guys. The first photo shows Crooks' rifle, which was recovered from the shooting site. The firearm was an AR-style rifle made by DPMS Panther Arms and had an extendable rear stock and an optical sight attached to the rail. Again, That is a full-size rifle. How is it possible that he got it up on a roof with no one seeing? Oh my goodness, guys, the questions abound. But again, don't worry, the FBI is going to help us out. And there's the backpack with the actual rifle. Wait a minute, that looks different. We'll come back to it. I'm sure there's something you guys picked out as well. And the last thing, here is the actual... The Bureau said crooks climbed on the white unit on the far right side of the image. Oh, thank goodness we have an FBI. All right, so those are the breaking news items. Now let me jump you over to the burning analysis that we finally figured out from CNN. Hey, look, that looks familiar, right? Well, we're going to go... I'm just going to let it speak for itself. Guys, you're going to love every second of this. Check this out.
Honey,
Hold on, there's
the
an
gains are
ad.
pumping. The
Thanks,
market's
CNN.
closed.
Futures don't sleep in the after hours, bro.
Dad,
Okay, you know what?
Is Mommy fine?
We're just going to talk through this together while this runs through. Guys, what we're dealing with right now is quite literally the pinnacle of federal judicial and criminal investigations. And this is what we're coming up with. Right here. We stood on an AC unit, and we can't figure out how a gun got up there. In a month and a half, we finally figured it out, and we released some photos. Here you go.
Released today these new photos of the gun that was used to shoot Trump, as well as a backpack and explosives that were found in the shooter's car. We're joined now by CNN Chief Law Enforcement and Intelligence Analyst John Miller. John, what do you make of this new information?
Well, it told us some things we knew and reinforced that, but it told us some new things, particularly those photographs, which explain one of the burning questions.
Burning.
The photograph you were just standing in front of, where it shows the gun disassembled next to the backpack. A lot of people were asking, how is it that at a Secret Service protected event with cops everywhere, that someone could walk around with a long gun, an assault weapon, and climb up to the roof and not be spotted? But the theory has been that that gun has a folding stock and a detachable barrel, which would have fit into the backpack. So he would have just looked like a guy with a backpack walking around till he got into that alleyway.
Okay, I got to pause it for a second. That was a burning question? The burning question was how you get a gun up on top of a rooftop? Maybe it had a cloaking device, like I said. Maybe there was an actual gun mill. There was a lathe up there, and they made it on the spot, because it's just such a mystery how you could get an AR up on a rooftop with no one seeing it. The burning question was it had a removable or collapsible stock, which would be angled towards gun control, or it has a detachable barrel, or there's two pins that go like that, and it fits in a back. Okay, we're going to continue.
And today we learned that he climbed up on top of an air conditioning vent and used that to boost himself onto the roof, presumably with the backpack which was found there.
Thank goodness. We figured it out. Get out of here, Subway. Hey, I don't want none of this Subway action. Stop. Okay. Ooh, a little sneak peek. That's another one. Oh, look, the shirt's more. Let's get together again. All right. Guys, of course, I'm seeing in the comments right here, of course, it wasn't a burning question. It was obvious that he disassembled it. But the idea that our chief justice and chief whatever they said of CNN, the head investigative person, is like, you know, it was a burning question. How did this happen? The FBI is like, wow, this is breaking news. This is absolutely insane. Look at these photos. I'm just letting you know right now, FBI, NSA, Secret Service, CIA, you know, whatever three-letter agency you want. You got more talent in the population of the United States understanding what happened than you do in the FBI. Because if it took you a month and a half to figure out how that would happen when you have a backpack and you have a rifle and it's an AR, I have serious questions, and it's not how it happened. It's how it took a month and a half to figure this out. Oh, and then CNN and CBS just run with it like, oh my God, this is unknown technology. This is insane. All right, I'm going to jump into your comments really quickly because this is absolutely insane. James Golden says, I can't say the beginning of that. A detachable barrel that doesn't exist for one, and two AR-15s can't have folding stocks. There are technically folding stocks that are part of it, but it technically makes it an SBR. That's a different thing. Gun controllers should at least have the respect to educate themselves. I completely agree. That's kind of why I did this video. This is absolutely, yeah, right there. It's not like anyone spotted it an hour or earlier. I mean, like, there's so many things about this, guys, where it's just like, are you serious? Even Tommy Temper right here. This was never a burning question. It was quite obvious. The kid disassembled the gun to get it up there. Yes, again, please see earlier statement about more talent of investigative skill in the population of the United States in the gun world than in actual the FBI. Because if that was seriously a burning question, CNN, I got some amazing consultants you can hire. FBI, I got some great people in the population of the United States gun culture that could really up your game. Good Lord. Oh, man. Anyway, let me... oh... I'm glad you guys got this and we're in this together on this live stream. I enjoy doing these live streams. They're like the full videos we normally do, but they're live, so I can interact with you guys a little quickly, and it still works on the replay, so make sure you guys are sending this out. Check out the Kamikaze shirt. Kamikaze call. That's the downside of lives. The Kamikaze Kamala shirt. It's in the description, and thank you guys so much. I'll see you on the next one.